What up, good people? What up? Check my vocals, make sure we good. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Look good, sound good, play good, feel good. Let me tighten this up real quick, and we ready to roll. Alright. So, welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Evans with the Films. And today's video is on Daelin Hayes, edge guy from Notre Dame, number 9. When you look at an edge player, you want a guy that can set the edge. You want to see if he can rush the passer and have a variety of moves. You want to check his drops to the flats and spot drops and maybe even a little man coverage, underneath from time to time. You also want a guy to be pretty darn athletic. And you want to see how well he plays the run in different situations and not just, setting the edge and just that. See how he does against the run, against pullers and all that kind of stuff. So you're going to get a glimpse of all that stuff in this video with Daelin Hayes from Notre Dame. He's number 9. So I appreciate you guys being here. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that like button. If you like the content, subscribe, and we're going to roll out. People in my chat box, I appreciate you guys for coming through, watching this live. I'm going to give a little roll call right quick before we start. P. Brownie, Simply AS10 from the Rain Gang, 86 Ghost, Rob, Raven 76 B. Moore, Devon Johnson, Sharon Ford, Cam Neal, Rory Smith, Nerone, Team Ramey, who me and Team Ramey was watching Hollywood play Madden and Call of Duty yesterday, so we was in that thing. And Bill, hey, if I missed anybody, I got to get to the film because I don't want this to be forever, because I got a bunch of plays for this guy because I really, 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 really like him. So let's transition over to the film and we'll go from there. Well, you don't need to see that. Here we go. All right. So, first off, first play. Am I on play 1? Yep. Let's identify, watch it, then talk about it. He's number 9. So this is Hayes right here. And I think I said his name right. Daelin Hayes, I think. I think I said it right. If not, correct me in the chat box or in the comment section. But Daelin Hayes from Notre Dame, he is number 9. And before we get started, I think this was the guy that said he'd always dreamed of playing for the Ravens. Like it was his favorite team growing up. I think that was this guy. This is versus Florida State. Playing the run. Love it. Love how he plays the run. Again, this is Hayes right here. Let's pause and slow it down. He's covering the tight end. Well, he's covering up the tight end, not necessarily covering the tight end. Got a little antsy. They're running outside zone away from him. No free release on the tight end, pushing him down, pushing him down. The tight end is bogged up. So now he comes off and gets in there and make the tackle. He was not going to let that tight end free release. Tight end tried to block down. He smashed him into the tackle. Saw the ball going away. Came backside, made the tackle. So that probably was a 1-0 yard gain. So great instincts. Great instincts. Let's go on to play 2. All right, play 2. Hey, he's outside the goalpost. Right here. And for my notes I got, this is going to be a stunt. So let's just watch the stunt. Watch the game he played with the, the 3 technique. Boom. Right in there on the QB. That's where the athleticism come in at. That's where the athleticism come in at. You see him right there? The 3 tech's going to take the tackle. He just going to jump cut right behind him. 3 cut going to take the tackle out. He slide right in behind him. The center doesn't even see him. Right to the quarterback. Quick transition from going up the field to coming under. 1, 2, stick your foot in the ground and come under. Had a little stutter. But still quick transition to from going vertical to horizontal and getting to the quarterback. And did a good job of not running past the quarterback too. Good job of not running past the quarterback. Now, while watching film on him, I understand why Notre Dame's defense was so good. Him on one side, Rusu Kormara on the other side. But let's go on to play 3. All right, got Hayes on the left side right here. Let's see, play 3. I got discipline versus inside zone away. Doesn't make the tackle, but I want to show you the discipline. When they teach young defensive ends to play the inside zone, they teach them to stay square, keep your shoulders parallel to the line, and kind of squeeze with the tackle. And then once you see the ball is given, then you fall in and make the tackle. But if you squeeze down tight to the tackle and the quarterback keeps it, your shoulders are square and you can go make a play on the QB. You may not necessarily be able to tackle the QB, but you don't give him a free reign to get in your secondary. So watch how he keeps his shoulders square once the play starts. They're going to stay square to the line. He's just going to shuffle right down with the tackle, waiting to see the handoff. This is textbook. Textbook. Almost jumped, but didn't. Shuffle. Shoulder square. Shoulder square. Shoulder square. Now the quarterback don't have it. I can fall in and try to make the tackle. That's textbook. That could be teaching tape for young defensive ends that against teams that like to run inside zone. That's perfect. That's perfect. Shoulder square, shuffle. Ball's gone, fall in, make the tackle, or get in on the play. Let's go on to play 3. Now I say discipline because a lot of guys, they get tackle hungry and they'll rush in there and try to get that tackle on the quarterback and allow the running back to scoot through that same void you left. Play 4. Let's find on the right side this time. Note for this one is no free release on the tight end. Okay, tight end's about to get abused. Tight end trying to run a route. Nope. Stay right here. And he's not covering the tight end. He just don't want to get a free release to go where he's going. So he don't really have coverage on the tight end. It's just you can't get a free release. I'm going to mess the timing up of this play, especially if you're the number 1 option. Good job. Good job. Because if he was the number 1 option on like a drag or something, he blew that up. Say the tight end was, drag was like the number 1 option. It's over with. Even though the quarterback didn't even look that way, but still, he wasn't an option. Wasn't an option at all because he didn't let him have a free release through the timing off. All right. Play 4. Time for a purple Kool-Aid break. It's going to play 5. All right, let's see where he is. On the left. On the left. What I got for this. Pass rush move. All right, this was part of the, I ain't going to say negative, but not so great, where he needs to work at. Let's look at his pass rush move. Now, that really wasn't a move. That was just go be a wrecking ball. That's what that was. Just go be a wrecking ball. Let's pause and slow it down. So he's one-on-one with the tackle because the guard has a 3-tech. Kick. So I don't know if this should have been a stunt or what. But if the last time they stunted, this guy just took off right there. He didn't really do that this time. So I don't know if this was like one-on-one pass rush or what. Because he didn't fire off into the tackle like he did last time. And so maybe it was miscommunication too. Maybe he thought it was a stunt. Maybe he thought it was a stunt and, because that's the path he took. He taking the same path he took on that stunt earlier, which I missed that when I was cutting this earlier. Because I was wondering what kind of pass rush move was it. And that's why I put it in here to be like, this is something he need to work on. But I think this was a miscommunication. I think Hayes thought it was a stunt because he did the same exact steps as he did the last time he stunted and got to the quarterback. But this time, since the 3-tech didn't take the tackle out, they ran into each other. So I think this miscommunication instead of like a bad pass rush move. And if it is a straight up pass rush, this is a bad pass rush move. So we got to go with 2 options here. Either 1, miscommunication. 2, bad pass rush move. But I'm gonna go with miscommunication. I'll let you choose which one you think it is. All right, let's go to play 6. Play 6, he's on the right side. Right side. Right there. Now, for my note for that is pass rush move again. Now, he got a little moving on the bull rush, but the initial move was kind of, The initial move was kind of, let's see. See what he's trying to do. So he's so wide, you look like he want to win with speed. Comes off. The tackle gets fairly decent depth. And I guess he realized he can't beat him around the end, so he decides to come back inside and goes right to the center of the tackle, which he gets a little, push because of the bull rush. And keep in mind, guys, these guys were not very good. They're okay. They got better as the season went on, but at these guys, those 5 were not very good to start off with. But they got a lot better as the season went on. So for him to kind of lose this rep right here, even though you could say he won because he got a little bull rush move and flustered the quarterback. But if the quarterback stands in there behind that, he can get that throw off. So I guess we can say he went from speed to power. He realized he couldn't win with speed and just decided to go straight down his chest and got him off, got a little pressure. But if the quarterback wanted to, he could have stayed in there and threw this ball. Because the only pressure that's really coming to him if he stays right there where he is 52 coming off the edge. But when he decides to run, Hayes and 52 can get in on the play. All right, which neither one of them get him. All right, play 7. Standing on this left side. Standing over here on the left side. Note for this one. I love how he played this. All right. That's what my note says. I love how he played this. Florida State is running counter. Well, a little counter action. And a little play action, but off of counter action. All right, but let's watch what our guy does. Again, this is him here. Watch him see the counter action and stay tight to this tackle and actually get up under it. So if this was actually counter and he handed it off to 0, watch where he would have been when the ball would have been handed off. He got all the way under that. Had the ball been handed off, the runner, he would have been right there in that gap. He sees the quarterback with the ball now. But had that ball been handed off, he right there where he need to be to hit it in the mouth. I mean, he had to fight this puller right here, but he right there where he need to be to close that gap up. Then you got this dude outside. You got this dude coming. Right where he need to be. I love the way he played it. I do. And then, had some lip pursuit. Had the wherewithal to go try to chase the quarterback down if he would have kept it running. All right, play 8. Note for this one. Okay, now to the Clemson game. So you can say, yeah, that was Florida State. He's supposed to beat up on Florida State. Yada, 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 yada. Well, let's see what he did against Clemson. Purple Kool-Aid break. I'm sorry. Let's see what he did against Clemson. And keep in mind, they won this game. This is the game where Trevor Lawrence didn't play. And DJ U. We just want to call him DJ U. I can't pronounce his last name. DJ, last name U something. But he's the quarterback. This is our guy right here. This is, messed that up. This is Hayes right here. So I ain't ignoring your chat box. I'm going to come to y'all once we get to the end. And if y'all got questions, we're going to go there. All right. So let's just watch what he does on this first play. Now, I'm going to set this up. Because there's no need to show this in slow motion once I show it to you. Let's watch. And if you follow me on Twitter, you know what you're about to see. Because I talked to Michael Crawford on Twitter about it. Watch what happens to this dude. Boom! If that ain't power, I don't know what is. If that ain't power, I don't know what is. Boom! Now, I really didn't even care what happened with the play. Just the fact that he blew this guy up. That was amazing to me on the first play. This first play of the game now. This is Clemson's first offensive play. He's setting the tone. Don't care what the play is. Don't care, the result. Set the tone on this tackle. I'm finna be in your stuff all night long. And that's what he did. Bam! Get off you, boy. All right, let's go on to play 9. Play 9. He is on your left side. Let's see what I got for notes on this one. Discipline. I got discipline on this one, so let's see what he does. I think this playing the inside zone again. Yep. Playing the inside zone again. Perfect. If your cousin, your nephew, your son play defensive end, and they play teams that like to run inside zone, and he play edge, this is it. When that tackle block's down, you stay right in his hip with your shoulder square until you know the quarterback don't have the ball. Because if the quarterback pull it right now, we face to face. Quarterback, he looking face to face. Make sure he don't have it. Now he realizes the quarterback don't have it. Now I can fall in and try to make the tackle. Because like I said earlier, what a lot of people do, they get tired of the quarterback just looking them in the face and they not getting in on the tackle. So at this point, they turn their shoulders this way and try to go chase his running back down. And as soon as you try to chase that running back down, he gonna pull it, and he out there with a lead blocker. So you got to stay disciplined. You got to. The whole game. Every time that you get inside zone away, you got to do the same thing every time. And trust that these guys gonna play it right. You just got to trust your teammates. Football is a game. You can't just do it all by yourself. You got to trust your teammates. Because if you get selfish and chase that down or try to chase it down, they out the gate. But good discipline here on two different plays. The same play, 2 different games. What this is? Somebody mentioned me on Twitter. I'll check it in a little bit. Play 10. This might be zone drops. Yep, this is drops. So let me see. Which one is our guy? I can't tell. Let me just watch it and I'll figure it out. I think that's him at the top. Yeah, that's him at the top. This is him right here. So dropping up out of there from the edge position. Get his eyes on whoever going to the flats. This is what I call spot dropping. You see who's in the area where you're supposed to be dropping, and you go to him. You don't just drop out here because you got the flats. You see this guy, bubbling, and the flats is from the line of scrimmage to 7-8 yards. You go to that guy. Don't let this dude catch this ball, didn't have the opportunity to put a move on you. Go straight to him right now. You see him? Because, his hips open, so he can drop back here if he need to. But he don't need to because his guy is going that way. So I'm going to go to my guy. It's a good job right there. Good job. Doing his job. Good job. Let's go to play 11. Play 11. All right, you normally don't get but 10 plays. We're on 11 now, so getting a little overtime, getting a little extra tonight on this Friday night. All right, this one. Play 11, I got spilling the counter. Y'all know how I love talking about spilling the counter and power. And y'all know if you watch the Azeez Ojulari film, Azeez attack pullers. Let's see what Hayes do to pullers. Hayes is on the right side over here. That counter coming. Now, compared to Azeez will see this and bam that dude. But Hayes did a good job because his guy blocked down. He stayed square like he been doing all game. Now he has to attack this. Attack that leverage. He got to attack that leverage and make this ball go inside while all the help at. Because if he attacks the leverage here, they just going to bounce it out. And now they got blockers there. 33 got to get all the way over here. 14 got to come all the way over here. So you got to attack that outside shoulder of this puller and make this stuff stay inside. He attempts to do it. Just don't blow it up. He kind of, they kind of have a stalemate. And he kind of sit there and just take it on. You got to attack that. See it? All right, at this point, you see it's a puller coming. Go right up the field at his shoulder and try to, not up the field, but go right, like where he going to be at and attack that shoulder and make him go inside and make him go inside. Because that's where you help at. Now, if you attack the inside shoulder or man up, which is kind of what he did, the puller was allowed to get outside, and the ball carrier, which is the quarterback, going to follow the puller. So he kind of went straight at him. So now the puller was allowed to get outside, and the runner just going to follow the puller because that's his lead block. 33 is getting blocked. Let's see what 33 came from. I know it's not a video on him, but he should be scraping. He sees Puller. He should be scraping. He should be scraping trying to get over here. He should be. He got caught in the wash. Got caught in the wash. Again, not a bad play, just a little technical stuff. Not a bad play. Not. I wouldn't consider this a negative unless he's coached to. Because I don't know how he's coached either. He might be coached to take that inside shoulder like he did, but right here he's on the outside shoulder. He just need to be on the outside shoulder more to make this dude go upfield, or make if you take that outside shoulder while he's blocking him, take him out too, and now the quarterback don't have nowhere to go because it's a cluster. Play 12. Yep, play 12. Multiples of 4. Time for a purple Kool-Aid break again. Refreshing. All right, on the left side now. On this left side. Right here. See what we got. Let me tell you what my note is. Quick off of the edge. Quick off the edge. All right. Now they're running inside. I think they're running inside zone to him. I think. They tried to run counter to him. So instead of just, when that tackle went down, he just was aggressive and we ain't got it. Look at 6'3", can't even get him. He just made his mind up that I'm going. 63, which is I think, or 65, I think this dude pulling, trying to get him. And by the time he see him, it's too late. Watch him lunge at the last minute. He coming flat. Now it's too late. It's too late. He beat him with speed. Won the whole play with speed. Made the tackle. Tackle for loss. Because he just decided to say, F it, I'm going. I'm going hard. If they kick me out, they kick me out. Because what I just realized is, look at basically the eyes of this guy. When he pulls out, he looking flat down this line. Looking for somebody to show up right here. But he takes a whole different alley. So he don't see him till late, and then he try to reach at the last minute. Normally, because he been sliding with this dude, and then coming right off his butt. So that would have put him right on track to get KO'd. By the route he took on this, he didn't see him. And it was too late when he did. He looking, or now he just not seeing him. It's too late now. Too late. Great instincts on this one. I don't know if the call was different, but he played it different. He played it a lot different than he played the previous play. He just went. All right, let's go to play 13. Hey, y'all got plenty of overtime. So on this one, I got drops. So let's see where he is. He's down here at the bottom. That's number 9 right there. Got up under that hitch. He ain't catch the ball, but he got up under that hitch. Got up under that hitch where he need to be. This guy kept going vertical, so there was no need to mess with him. Keep jumping to my flats. That dude ran a hitch, and he went and got up under it. Now, he didn't, like I said, he didn't hit the ball, but I'm sure he affected that play because the receiver saw this edge guy running out there. So I'm walling off. Number 2. Number 2 cannot go inside of me. He can't do it. Whatever his route, he got to go up the field and go inside. He can't come inside right now. And when I wall him off, if he goes vertical, I keep going to get up under the next thing, which is what happened. Okay, I ain't worried about my wall because he going vertical. Now I'm gonna keep dropping to the next thing. Drop right up under that hitch. I think that's Powell that dropped that. That's supposed to be the fast guy, Cornell Powell, I think, or however you say his name. All right, let's play 14. I remember I told you earlier that Notre Dame won this game. This is the play that kind of sealed it for them. This happened in overtime. And he didn't have very many sacks on the season. I think he had 3 sacks on the season, 17 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 1 interception. But this is one of the sacks in probably one of the biggest games in recent Notre Dame history. Even though Trevor Lawrence didn't play, I think Clemson was ranked number 1 at the time. This is our guy Hayes right here. Let's watch him. Playing the 3 technique. So they're trying to fake with this little pull action. The center is supposed to kick him out. Center don't stand a chance. He dips that shoulder, which is a great job. Watch him dip that shoulder and get low and get on by that guy. Got his hand on the shoulder. It's too late now. He buying. All you got to do is rip up and that hand going to come off, which he does. And look who right there. The QB. Boom. Sack. Sack. In the game right there. Great job of getting low. Running the hurdle as they practice it. Running the hurdle and picking up the tennis ball or picking up the little towel or whatever. Running the big hoop. That's perfection of it right there. And this isn't in the game, but it put them in I think a 3rd and long or a 4th and long. It helped in the game. But again, you seen a bunch of plays from a guy doing a multitude of things and doing a bunch of them well. The only negative I would say is he don't have a plethora of pass rush moves when it comes to like going against a certain tackle, but he don't have to have that right now. He got youth on his side, he got athleticism on his side, and he got the fact that he gonna have great teachers on the defense to help him develop those moves and whatnot. He does a good job of dropping. He does a good job of. He's not the greatest at playing the run, but he does a decent job. And again, he's in a great system to help him not necessarily cover up his negatives, but improve on his negatives, and then definitely, accentuate his positives. So I love this pick. And watching this film, I was excited watching it. And you can tell because you normally don't get more than 10 clips, and you got 14. So I'm gonna get in this chat box real quick, but that's the last clip I have. So I'm gonna transition back over and get in the chat box for a second and go from there after I take a purple Kool-Aid break. Hold on. All right. Go Heat. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat box. Let's see. And I'm going back up, so it might be something that was said earlier and I'm missing. Did all that. Daelin seems to be awesome in dropping coverage. Yeah, he looks like that. Look a lot like Judon. I don't know a Judon. Who's that guy? I don't know a Judon. Like Lamar told the other day, hey, you don't play for us no more. Don't put him on live. Ferguson is in trouble. Pressure Daddy is in trouble. Raymond. He had good technique. He have good technique, Cam. From the past 2 drives, EDC is looking for more potential and what school someone comes from versus the standard production. Could be because of the COVID situation as well. Yeah, it could be a bunch of things. Things like that we really not privy to because we're not in the meetings with DeCosta and Ozzy and Jim. So, Jim's at Michigan. I almost screwed that up. I hope I didn't screw that up. But let's see. He looks like a more athletic and instinctive Judon. Yeah, I can agree with that. Quicker too, yeah. But keep in mind, Judon's older too, so the guys coming to college are gonna always be quicker than the older guys because the NFL life is rough and that's gonna do that to you. He only got 2 moves, and that is correct, Thomas. He got speed and bull rush right now. That's one more move than Ferguson had when he came out of college. Ferguson had only 1 bull rush. I like that purple Kool-Aid break. Me too. Let's have another. I don't know about everybody else, but this draft got me more excited. Yes, Rob, this is a real good draft. From top to bottom, I think it's a real good draft. EDC is drafting to the future. He bet this is and a lot of athletic guys who can make the difference in the next years and would not be surprised if he doesn't. Right, because the roster has to turn over because Lamar's got to get paid, and so we got to have young guys, good young guys. We got to. Because the roster's about to turn over. Lamar's going to get paid. We've already paid a bunch of guys that's probably going to be here for the next 3 to 4 years. So in a lot of positions, he got to get younger. Got to get younger. Got to get on them rookie contracts. Yeah, hit the like button for me. Appreciate it, Devon. Hit the like button if you have not. Florida State got ballers too. They do. They do. They do. And I know the guy that's coaching them, and he's a great coach. He's doing a great job recruiting for Florida State right now. He, like I said, that line improved tremendously. You know, they got a good dude coaching them. Shout out to coach. They got a good dude coaching them. Like, shout out to Coach Atkins. He the bros too. So, you know, he gonna get them right. You know, and this coming from a Miami fan. He gonna get them the O line right at Florida State. I see it coming. Let's see where we at. Hey, I'm looking out for that Darius Washington, the safety slot from TCU. Yeah, I know who that is. My favorite pick has been Ben Cleveland. Yeah, that boy nasty. Bill, I did a video on Ben already. Check it out if you have not. Let's see. Sean Wade probably be a first or second round last year. Most definitely. Most definitely. He was a slot guy last year for the most part and excelled at that. And then they put him outside and he didn't have the greatest year. But you can put Sean Wade in there and Sean Wade could be Jimmy Smith part 2. Maybe not necessarily being an outside guy, but he could be a nickel and then transition into safety. Hayes is a jack of all trades and a master of none. That ain't bad. That ain't bad to be a jack of all trades. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Thank you, Coach, for the 10-plus film study. No problem. No problem. Who was 14? He a big DB. For Notre Dame, I'm not sure. He is big, though. He looked long. Look him up on the roster. Let us know who it is in the comment section. Let's see. Love this pick. We got to pay LJ Big. Appreciate it, C. Iron, dropping the deuce in the super chat. Appreciate it. Let's see where we at. He looks like a more fluent OA. He looks like a slower, more active, more football IQ OA. That's what I'm gonna say from his video. But we're gonna talk about OA in a second. Judon is trash. How to hate? I don't know, Joe. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I missed him in my edge evaluation because he was not on my radar at all. Not on my radar. Hey, better late than never, Steven. Lamar's going to get paid, and Andrews most definitely. All right, yeah, the bags are coming simply. Restructuring of Marlon and Peters coming. All right, so we caught up with the comments. We got the deuce in the super chat from C Iron. Hey guys, appreciate you for jumping in. We've been going for about 30 or so minutes. So if you like what you saw, subscribe, please. Definitely hit the like button and hit the bell for the notifications so you can notice when you'll know when I drop these random films. So if you don't know the schedule, I thought I had schedule in my hand, but I do not. Next up is the pick that I really was not happy about, but I watched some film on today, and I can kind of see why we picked them. So Jason, I'm gonna see. That man, he don't want to be called Jason no more. Dafe Owe will be coming up Sunday at some point Sunday. I don't know the time. It depends on how Saturday go. But at some point Sunday, Dafe Jason Owe will be the next film session. I have one Tuesday and Thursday. So I have one Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday again. Those are the next film sessions coming up. So I appreciate you guys for being with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Coach Evans out. Enjoy y'all Purple Kool-Aid and your Friday night.